Good afternoon. It's so great to see you all. Welcome to the annual Foundation Luncheon. As James said this morning, momentum is the theme of this year's convention. It is so exciting, you can feel it all around you. I know I do. In particular, the growing energy around ELFA's framework of attract, train, and retain. You all heard James, Lee, Reed, and Candace all talk this morning. It speaks to a real hunger for the industry to have these types of initiatives. So many of you tell us that you want to see more programming that brings emerging leaders into the industry and trains them for the future, and then keeps them here for the long term. Well, moving forward, that's just what the Foundation will be doing. We'll be concentrating more energy and investment to align with that effort. But before I dive into that, let me share a little bit about the Foundation for those who may not be familiar. The Equipment Leasing and Finance Foundation is the nonprofit affiliate of ELFA. We have a core purpose to provide a vision for the future of the equipment finance industry. Our tagline, "Your Eye on the Future," has defined us since our establishment back in 1989. In the beginning, our mission was focused on supporting the growth of the workforce for this industry to attract college students into the industry. Indeed, some of our most impactful programs that we have today, from the campus to career initiatives to university partnerships, trace their roots back to those early days. We eventually took on another critical function, forward-looking research. Over the years, you've seen us publish a range of reports to help you make sense of the industry and help you make the right decisions for your business. These include staples like our market sizing study, which gives us the $1 trillion number that we all use. The monthly confidence index, which was created to measure resilience of the industry after the 2009 recession. And our economic outlook. I hope you all had a chance to download the Q4 report that was published last week, along with the October Momentum Monitor. This year, we've released even more leading research. Anyone who attended the Innovation Conference in Denver last month may have heard a session about Apps 2.0. This new study offers a tool to evaluate IT applications for the industry. And if you attended ELFA's Capital Connections earlier this year, you may have learned about our tax impact study. This resource was critical for ELFA's success in achieving 100% expensing and interest deductibility. Plus, many of you have already downloaded our vertical market reports. This year, we published new papers on healthcare and agriculture equipment, and we're super excited that in a few weeks we will publish a new vertical report on data centers. Over time, the importance of industry research has grown, and so has the importance of our workforce initiatives. Anyone working in HR will tell you that the workforce is changing at a rapid pace. Many current workers are retiring, and the next generation operates, acts, and feels very different. This means if we want to attract the next generation into our industry, we need to be intentional about making them feel welcome. The bottom line, the choices we make today will have a big impact on whether or not this industry can sustain its momentum into the future. You, our donors, our volunteers, our industry audience, you keep telling us that you want more programming that focuses on this challenge, because you face it in your own business. It's a trend we see across the industry, and we're listening. That's why you will soon see us return to our roots and align more with ELFA's mantra of attract, train, retain. So what does that mean? It means that the growing importance of industry research will continue to demand more resources and more attention. As a result, research programming and production will transition to ELFA. There we can unify historical data, current trends, and forward-looking research into a single streamlined operation. While more of the research mechanics will be handled by ELFA moving forward, the foundation will continue to fund studies relevant to our focus areas. ELFA's COO, Daryl Muller, will tell you more about that later in the program. But here's the key takeaway for now. We're making a shift that aligns with our foundational purpose of investing in the future workforce. We're taking inspiration from our past as we look to the future. And by putting workforce development front and center, we can put more foundation resources behind the initiatives with the most meaning and the most momentum. Let me provide some updates on these impactful programs. The best place to start is where the talent pipeline often begins, our campus to career presentations. These recruiting seminars are presented by many of you at universities across the country. They introduce students to the equipment finance industry and get them excited about future career pathways. So many of you have visited college campuses in your own areas, and I just want to say thank you. We appreciate that you take the time to do that. It does make all the difference in the success of these programs. The seminars really are so important for getting more talent into this industry. This is why we'll be investing more and expanding the program. But it's only as good as the people who lead it, and that means you. If you're interested to join us in being an industry ambassador, please stop by the foundation booth while you're here over the next couple of days. Our staff and trustees would love to talk with you. Now, once students are excited about the equipment finance industry, we need to get them engaged. This is where our scholarships come in. This year, we awarded 10 scholarships to college students with an expressed interest in equipment finance. We also invited scholarship recipients to participate in ELFA's Power of People Summit this summer to get a firsthand look at their future colleagues and the many resources available once they join the industry. We drew a record number of applicants from 30 different universities, and we were excited to host both current and former scholarship recipients at the Power of People Summit. Here's what some of them had to say about the importance of scholarship and their first experience with ELFA.
I think the scholarship has really had a major impact on my life and career so far. Honestly, I don't know really where I would be without it and if I would have been able to afford tuition.
Through the application process and learning, it opened my horizons, learned about all the opportunities that were available in this industry, and ended up getting an internship at KLC Financial, where I can see myself having a career in the industry.
Having an internship has been wonderful. It's honestly meant the world. The internship is definitely getting me in front of the right people and in the right spot, in the right situation.
And that is important to me as I'm now walking into the workforce to actually have managers and people around me who want to see me succeed in what I'm doing. That really speaks volumes to each company and the industry in itself too.
I want to thank you so much for this opportunity and for allowing me to be a scholarship recipient.
I've learned a lot and seen how many opportunities there are for me in the industry.
It really helped me get my foot in the door into this industry, and I couldn't be happier.
This has been such an amazing experience, and I'm very grateful, so thank you to each and every one of you.
Moving ahead, you will see us award more scholarships to more students and do more with these scholarship recipients, just like you saw in the videos, in order to give them further engagement with the association as they make their way into the industry. Another critical program is university partnerships. We currently have 2 initiatives. Arizona State University offers an official degree program for equipment finance. The ASU Board of Regents approved this curriculum just recently, and there are required courses in finance, credit analysis, and marketing. Our trustees had a hand to influence the content of these courses, and we've seen students engage and enroll more and more each semester. As we move forward, we'll build out this program even more and extend partnerships to networking in the local area and work with ASU to bring in engagement for AI applications and speaking opportunities for our volunteers who want to visit campus. One of our volunteers visited recently, and she was amazed by how much excitement she found with the students at ASU. Earlier this month, I had the opportunity to visit the University of North Texas. At UNT, we work with the CLFP Foundation to invest in the course that you heard Reed and Lee and Candace talk about this morning. At the end, each student receives a special CLFP student certificate that makes them attractive to prospective employers. This is exactly what we heard Macy talk about this morning. We're now working to replicate the program at other universities. While this will be a heavy financial and operational lift, it's the right allocation of resources for the future of the industry. The foundation will continue to invest and expand in these programs. We're also increasing our investment in our internship resources, whether it's being a one-stop shop for program models your company could utilize to build or elevate your program, or a network of companies to share best practices and success stories. We're here to help you usher in the next generation of workforce talent. The foundation also serves as a resource for students. That's why we host an online clearinghouse of internship opportunities. We promote this list with students at UNT and ASU and at every campus presentation. We'd love to include your company's internship. If you have a program and you want to attract more talent, perhaps from students who are learning about equipment finance, please let us know. We are here to connect you with the best and the brightest interns who will become the future leaders. The goal of our efforts is to see everything come full circle, to give these leaders the tools they need to become campus-to-career industry ambassadors themselves at more schools across the country and welcome in the new talent using the force of their own experience. The recruited become the recruiters. It's a virtuous cycle, and it's critical for the industry. It's often said no one finds their way into equipment finance on purpose. Well, we're changing that. We've got so much momentum right now, so much energy, so much potential. And by refocusing on our roots, we are positioning this foundation to make an even greater impact moving forward. For students, for the industry, and for all of you, our members and donors. I'm excited about the work ahead, and I know it will continue to pay dividends for years to come. Of course, all of the work I just mentioned would not be possible without the generous contributions from the many individuals and companies who care deeply about the future of this industry. Thank you so much to all of our donors. With your support, we've already raised $834,000 this year. Thank you. As an organization built by industry leaders, the foundation exists to support all of you, your careers, your companies, and the future of your workforce. We are deeply grateful for your support. We will continue working hard to earn your continued trust over the year to come.